when I first challenged the Prime Minister in relation to these allegations back in December, he stood at the dispatch box and said, "I've been assured there were no parties." So his first defence was there weren't any. And then, remember, that video came out and showing the rehearsal of a press conference and what you might have to say if somebody said, "Were you at the party?" And when I put that to the Prime Minister, his response to the dispatch box was to say, effectively, "That's the first I knew of it. I'm furious about these parties of which I knew nothing." And then we had another go last Wednesday where I put to him the invitation and the fact that he was at one of the parties. And he then changed his defence to say, "I was at the party, but I didn't realise it was a party." But he went on to say, and this bit's really important, he went on to say, "I now wish I had got all the staff in from Downing Street." So he's giving the impression that he appreciated back in 2020 that he was finally what he twigged, after sort of wading through the bottles and the food. He finally twigged he might be at a party, having sort of said hello to everybody with a glass of wine. This must be a party. And then he says at the dispatch box, "Well, I wish I'd sort of got everybody in because I'd obviously stumbled on this party in my own back garden." Absolute horror. And after half an hour, I'd worked out it was a party, so I should have stopped it happening. Well, how does that fit with his first defence, which was there were no parties? Or his second defence, that in December 2021, he was furious about he just found out about them. If he's now saying back in 2020, he found out after 25 minutes it was a party, and he should have got everybody in. And I think that has hugely undermined, his moral authority to lead. And I'll add this, because the moral authority matters in relation to enforcing the COVID rules, but we've got other massive challenges facing this country, massive challenges. We've got a Prime Minister who is absent, he's literally in hiding at the moment, and unable to lead. And so that's why I've concluded that he's got to go. And of course there's a party advantage in him going, but actually it's now in the national interest that he goes. So it's very important now that the Tory party does what it needs to do and gets rid of him.